Greetings, viewers. You know, just a quick comment. It's sad that with 500 something subscribers, which, you know, compared to a lot of people, it's nothing. And it's cool because I don't really care about subscribers too much. But I do find it disappointing that some of these amazing stories that I come out with that you won't hear anywhere else, maybe like a dozen or 2 dozen people see. And I'll actually go out and I'll try to get other people with more followers to pick up these stories, and they'll just blow them off. When I found the page that actually had the detailed list of Hillary Clinton's body count, almost nobody viewed it. But I went to somebody else's page who has a couple 100,000 followers, and I put a link to it, and the next thing you know, the website was crashing because the government was hacking it and trying to take it down because it was getting so much traffic. So, once again, I don't care about subscribers and stuff, you guys, and some of these stories I really wish more people would hear, or that more people and doing the same thing that I am would actually pick up some of these stories. But for those of you who actually do get to hear them, I just hope that you appreciate them. I don't do this for money. I'm just trying to share the truth, and I just ask that if you guys like the stuff that I'm doing, like, you can make your own video about it and spread the word. You could copy my video and post it on your own page. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not the kind of dude who's going to put out copyright claims. I want this information to get out there. This isn't as huge of a story as some that I've put out, but I just want to throw that out there to my viewers, and I just want you to know I do appreciate each and every one of you, but I have a job, I have a life. I don't have to do this. But I like to do this, and I like sharing the truth, and I hope that you guys do as well. And, if nothing else, if you see something and you're like, holy crap, that's fucking crazy, tell some of your friends, I just want the truth to get spread around. I'm just trying to do my part in this big-ass blue marble that we live on, to try to keep things from just going completely batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, for those of you who do view, much respect. All right. So anyways, as we all now know, if you've seen my last video, or if you haven't, I'll keep you up to date. What we now know is that looking back, on February 18th, John Kerry went to California to meet all the big wigs in Hollywood. As we've seen what has happened throughout the election process, we now know that meeting was all set up to get Hollywood and the mainstream media to try to win the election for Hillary Clinton, which caused Trump to actually have to go and get in bed with people like InfoWars and Breitbart. And he had to call them out on their lies every single day. And you know what? The people realized they were being lied to, and they voted him into office. And now even the mainstream media has come out and admitted they were lying the whole time. So we now know that meeting was a setup to get Hillary into office. And it failed, which is why John Kerry was in Antarctica the day of the election. See, it's all making sense now. Now, they've been talking about, you've probably seen the articles in the last day or two about Google and Facebook changing their ad revenue programs and changing their algorithms based on what they consider fake news. And you've got Twitter deleting alt-right accounts, which I'm going to go ahead and go on a rant about right now. This is bull crap. I'm getting tired of these crybabies who want to burn down the damn country when they don't get their way, getting called liberals. And the people who actually give a damn about this country getting called alt-rights like there's some kind of fucking extremist terrorist or something. This is ridiculous, and it's more of the typical brainwashing by the media and the government. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. Now, what we've got here is apparently we've got a liberal professor who's already decided to help get the ball rolling to start this list of fake websites so they can start pulling the plug on them and all the major social networks and so on and so forth. And as you can see right here, Zero Hedge, who puts out phenomenal articles on a regular basis, is on the list. Did you want to see the list? Me too. Well, guess what? We happen to have it right here for your viewing pleasure. I don't know all these sites. I know some of them, and I know some of them that I don't know that I could just look at them and tell you they're probably really good sites. And these are all the ones that they say they need to target. As you can see right off the bat, you see the Free Thought Project and geoengineeringwatch.org, because we know they're not doing that shit, right? Oh. And of course, they targeted Alex Jones, prisonplanet.com, prisonplanet.tv, because obviously he helped get Trump elected, so he must be a terrorist. Project Veritas, he only exposed massive voter fraud. Now he's on the fake news terrorist watch list or whatever. I don't know these sites, but hangtobankers.com, where the hell do I sign up for that? Because that sounds fucking awesome. Because you know what? As long as we keep spending money, we can keep crying about everything all we want to. We're still going to be slaves. And that's just the gist of it. So, if you haven't figured that one out yet, God help you. So before it's news is on there, and obviously they have some sketchy things there from time to time, but all in all, it's a good thing to go check out every once in a while. So, I'm going to keep going through this. Like I said, I don't know all of these. There's InfoWars and Telehub, which has actually got some pretty good stuff too. The Inquisitor just got nailed. The Onion's on there, but everybody and their mama knows that thing's completely fake. I'm just going through this. And don't worry. Look, there's another one right here. Natural News. They've been on the news quite a few times for breaking what's really going on with medicine and GMOs and stuff like that. These guys are on top of their game, and they're the real deal when you want the information when it comes to medicine and GMOs and stuff like that. That's the go-to site right there. And the fact that they targeted them is absolutely just disgusting. Okay, let's see. There's some more on here. We'll just go through it. Like I said, I don't know all of these. VeteransToday.com, I don't know them, but that sounds like something where they're targeting the alt-right extremist terrorist again. So here's some more on there. WorldNet Daily, we already know they're on the Southern Poverty Law Center's list of terrorists, and guess who was? That's the list the government uses to investigate terrorism and stuff, and we all know who funds that, right? George fucking evil bastard Soros, right? So, and then of course right there, Zero Hedge right there on the bottom of the list. So, yeah, that's it, guys. So they're making their list, and they're trying to decide who's the domestic terrorist and who's not. Now, people like Google, Facebook, and YouTube, and Twitter can do whatever the hell they want. There's too many people like me that like to do videos that don't make a damn dime from it, that actually have families and jobs and real lives and shit, that don't really care. But the simple fact is, this is something the companies can decide, but maybe at a future time this could be a concern, but I feel pretty confident under a Trump presidency, they are going to have a very hard time targeting particular websites in general. Not gonna happen. So anyway, so this is the list. They're making their list and checking it twice. They're finding out who's naughty and nice. And you know what? If they want to get rid of the fake news sites, let's start with CNN and MSNBC, the New York Times, and all these other lying bastards out there, and let's pull their revenue. Y'all have a nice day.